You've probably driven past this town 100 times on I-95 and not thought twice about it. And honestly, you wouldn't be alone. But there's more to this sleepy little town in South Carolina than meets the eye, and some big changes that might be coming soon. So let's start with the basics. Santee, South Carolina sits right off of I-95 in Orangeburg County. It's a small town, fewer than 1,000 full-time residents, but don't let that fool you. This place welcomes over 100,000 visitors a year. Santee sits right on the edge of Lake Marion, the largest lake in South Carolina, and that lake is the heartbeat of this entire community. Everything out here revolves around the water, the wildlife, and an incredibly relaxed pace of life that's getting harder and harder to find in the Lowcountry. It's about an hour from Columbia and about an hour from Charleston, close enough to the big city when you need it and far enough to actually breathe. If you love the outdoors, Santee might just seem like heaven. Let me walk you through what life looks like down here. Walking through the park, you'll find osprey, blue heron, and all sorts of other great wildlife that call this place home.
Adding to the whole attraction of the area is this beautiful Lake Marion that we have. The largest freshwater lake we have in South Carolina.
Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie together cover over 170,000 acres of water and are known for producing absolutely massive catfish. Anglers from all over the Southeast travel just to fish here.
Santee State Park is right up the road, just 5 minutes away. It's one of the largest state parks in South Carolina. It's about 2,700 acres. There's miles and miles of walking trails. You can camp, you can fish there. That's another place you can go fishing. Yeah, just lots of things to do.
And then there's the golf. Santee is known for having some of the best courses in the entire Southeast. I'm here right now at Santee National Golf Club, and these courses are absolutely stunning. All right, so let's talk real estate, because this is where things get really interesting.
Primarily, the cost of living here is so much less. You can get into a similar house that you would find in Summerville that would cost $100,000 more for the same exact floor plan.
The typical home value in Santee right now has a median listing price in the mid to upper 200s. To put that in perspective, you can get a waterfront property or a golf course community home here for what a starter home costs in Charleston. That gap is significant.
So cost of living is lower, a little bit slower pace of life. Traffic is considerably less for the most part. So yeah, I just think that the cost of living is the main attraction of the area.
What makes this market particularly compelling right now is what's coming to this area, because Santee is not standing still. Although it doesn't look like much now, this piece of property could end up being one of the most important in Santee's history. What was once a popular outlet mall has now been long since abandoned and is the proposed site for a new casino that could fundamentally change Santee's future. A Greenville-based developer by the name of Wallace Shevs and his Santee Development Corporation are proposing a $1 billion destination resort and casino right here on this site, complete with a hotel, spa, restaurants, and retail. The economic implications of this project are staggering. With an estimated 4 million annual visitors coming to Santee, 4,600 new jobs being brought to the community, and $75 million every year in additional tax revenue.
I think it will happen inevitably at some point in time. Is it a good thing or bad thing? There's always pluses and minuses for everything that happens in economic development. I think overall it will be an economic shot in the arm and benefit this whole area.
Now, casinos are generally prohibited in South Carolina, but legislators have introduced a bill that would allow certain exceptions.
Now, the bill didn't pass in its most recent legislative session. However, this project is by no means dead.
Also, I think it's going to bring a lot of jobs and some probably good paying jobs, which this area could use. So all those things combined will help elevate the economy of Santee.
Now, here's the thing I think a lot of people miss when it comes to small town living. When they hear small town, they think nothing to do, but Santee proves that's just not the case. Now, if you're the type of person who wants to be out clubbing till 2 or 3 in the morning, this obviously isn't going to be the town for you. But if you're seeking a more peaceful, calm, nature-oriented style of life, this place is perfect.
I see retirees, I see people working from Charleston and Summerville that are tired of the rat race down there and all the bad traffic. You know, I've just seen a whole gamut of variety.
And the culture in this town is extremely warm. Everyone we've met so far has been very friendly. You see kids playing in the playgrounds, people who are waving when they drive by. It's exactly the type of Southern hospitality that so many people stuck in overcrowded suburbs are trying to find.
So what does a day in Santee actually look like? Picture this. You wake up in the morning and you have coffee on your back porch with a nice view of the lake. Take the boat out before noon and then maybe catch 9 holes in the afternoon. Grab dinner at a local spot and you're home before dark. There's no traffic, no noise, just a space to actually live. And with I-95 running right through town, you're never truly isolated. Columbia is an hour north, Charleston is an hour south. You get a piece of small town life without sacrificing access to everything a city offers.
Now look, plenty of folks drive past this town and they don't think anything about it, and I get it. But if you really take the time to slow down, breathe it all in, and really embrace the culture, you'll find out why most people who discover this little town tend to stay.
If you're thinking about making a move to the Santee area or anywhere in the Charleston and Lowcountry region, I'd love to be a resource for you. Helping people find the right home in the right place is exactly what we do. Click the link in the description below to get the process started. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe for more Lowcountry community content. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Santee and let us know which area you'd like to cover next.